Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series Special Mission Cobra Island Wayne Beachhead Sneeden. And I gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Josh Cox. He is part of the Plastic Cannibals and he came across a couple beachheads, knew I wanted one, but he was gonna help his buddy out, but his buddy didn't respond quick enough. And he ended up saying, hey, it's been a couple days. You still need them? And I said, yes, I need a beachhead because this figure looks fantastic. I love the packaging. I love the beachhead going through the tropical war zone. It looks like stuff is like on fire behind him. And he's got a little bit of splash down there. Very, very awesome looking artwork. That artwork continues on the left side of the box and it looks awesome. Again, he looks so menacing with this giant like plasma laser rifle, and I love the look. And we got ourselves, it looks like almost a Cobra tower in the background, has like guns and stuff. There's a Cobra logo right there. You can barely make it out, but that is definitely a Cobra base that he's standing in front of. If that wasn't enough, he is number 10 in the series, and we get all these little logos that represent, I guess, his skills or abilities. This might be game related or something. I don't know what these actually mean, and it does say his name again on the side. On the back of the box, we don't have that big collage of characters. We actually have a picture of Cobra Island, and it looks like there's points of interest that have been marked on the island. Tons of detail. Looks really, really awesome, well thought out. And honestly, it has all this stuff at the bottom, all the warnings and different languages and all that stuff, but back to the island, I mean, I could see myself cutting this out, putting a piece of like clear plastic over the front and making a frame for it, almost like a digital, screen that they would use in their base. Beachhead out of the box is fantastic looking. He is an amazing figure. Like this classified series is mind-blowing of what they're putting into these figures, and he comes with a bunch of accessories. Beachhead comes with a pistol, and I do believe this is the pistol that comes with Duke, and it's casted in a green. Of course, I guess they had a bunch of green left over from making Beachhead, so they're like, hey, let's do his guns that way, which I don't mind. I mean, I'm used to G.I. Joes coming with solid plastic guns that are one color. I mean, I can always add some paint myself, but I'm okay with it. This pistol looks pretty nice, and it's a pretty decent sculpt. Beachhead also comes with a futuristic looking assault rifle, and I know this is a Nerf inspired gun, but who cares? They shoot lasers at each other, people. If you don't like it, you can go and get some gun packs from other providers. I don't mind this. Looks pretty good. Some people were complaining that it's a very thick gun, and as I was looking it over, and I mean, it almost has, it definitely is futuristic. It's got that weird front like area that you can see there that's sort of wide, but the top back here, it reminds me of like a P90, which I almost thought it was going to be, but then the magazine's here, so it's like some crazy hybrid Nerf laser rifle. It's all good. This thing looks good. If you don't like the solid green, then add some paint. Go buy some paints and add it yourself. It's a $20 figure, guys. Beachhead also comes with a nice looking knife, again casted in green, but the sculpt's there, it looks good. Continuing with the green weaponry, we get a crossbow. This is a weapon that he came with. I do believe it was attached to his backpack, but it's got some sculpted in detail, even has a slot in the front, almost like it should have came with something or something to pop in there. I'm not too sure, but it has the sculpted work that we'd want. It looks good. Even has the proper little parts for the cabling for the bolt or for the string. Here we got a thick old chunk of black plastic. This is Beachhead's backpack, and it has a lot of cool stuff. It's got the quiver on there, some pouches. Looks like something that could be used as maybe either as a grenade or it's a flashlight. And then the thing in the top corner right here, it looks like it could be a rocket, but it has like a connector and everything. So it all tube goes down into this box part. I'm not sure what exactly this is. The only thing I can think of is maybe it shoots off as like a flare, or is it open up and it's like a radar dish? I'm not sure. If anybody knows, you know, comment down below, but this is a weird piece that's right here. Now, some of you might see this gap right here, and I know a lot of people have been taking the crossbow and they've been sort of attaching it like so, and it angles out, and they're like, that's how you put... No, there's actually a deeper hole in there. You take the handle should fit in there. Be careful not to break it, and you just push it down, and you can have it actually attached into the backpack. It looks almost like it has a divot where that could push down further, but I'm not going to push it because I don't want the handle to break off. But that looks so much better than what I've seen other people do. Last but not least, we do get his Ranger Beret, and it has a patch there. I think they just made that symbol up. I was looking it up trying to see what regiment or whatever. I think that's just made up, but there are patches similar that are very close to that. And it's black on the inside, painted red, a little bit of shiny glossy at the bottom, which I'm okay. Doesn't bother me that much, but it's awesome to see this beret, and it looks great. And this is sort of like, hey, we're going to get a Flint, we're going to get a Lieutenant Falcon, so we need these. Beachhead up close looks amazing. The eyebrow sculpt and the eyes look amazing and add so much character to this sculpt, and you can't even see his nose or mouth at all. You see the indent where the nose should be, but it's all covered up with the mask. So they put a lot of expression in the eyes, which is awesome. He's just not some just staring off looking like a mannequin. They actually gave a good amount of expression in those eyebrows and eyes. And I love the face, how they did the little different piece of material instead of just doing straight lines going down, and a lot of matte style finish with the plastic. Got the sculpted in area where you can see the ears. This figure looks awesome. I love the amount of detail they're putting into these figures, and we even get a lot of detail. I can get his head to tilt up on the top of his head as well. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful sculpt work, line work, awesome. Oh, I guess since we're looking at the back, might as well look at that armor. I love the scuffed up looking armor on there. Got the battle damage. It's just great. Got some clasps on the back. Then we get into his arms. The arms, I love this material right there. Got the pouches, and again, just clean sculpt work. And paint work on paint work on the guy. His hands, basically the Duke hands with green knuckles. And the vest looks great as well. Got that red communicator at the top, but the vest is a nice brown. All these pouches, and they're long pouches, so you can tell that he'd be carrying magazines in there, and it's done very well. You get a holster on his side of his leg, nice little hints of red, tons of straps on it. Like, Beachhead does not want to lose his gear. We got another little strapping of, looks like more magazine holders on the side. Got these glossy knee armor, which awesome. I love how it's a lot of matte finishes, and then you got the glossy armor bits. Got the armor on the shins, which look great. And then we get this extremely strapped knife holster on his ankles. And we get the boots. So basically, he is Duke, but with new pieces of armor, new little pieces all over him. And he's just, it's awesome. I love the fact that, you know, these pieces are separate pieces, so they can use a basic mold and then add on the parts that make them more unique. And this Beachhead just looks awesome. Let's go ahead and dive into some articulation. His head is on a ball joint and disc hinge, and then the neck inside moves. So we get the nice movement here and in the neck. So tons of crazy movement. He can look up this far. He can look down that far. And again, I love that double neck action. So you get some really good movement, and he can even do some like type of neck movements. And he does have butterfly joints in there. They work a little bit. They're not anything crazy. Like, I wish the butterfly joints in there were more butterfly-y. They just don't seem, they're there, just not much. Disc hinge for the arm, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and we get wrist rotation. And this one, the wrist rotates, but it also bends, and this one goes this direction. Other hand, it will bend this way. So you get two different ones, which is okay because this could be holding the knife. So really awesome articulation. He does probably have ab articulation under here, but he's in this thick tack vest. And let's get this out of the way. So yes, it'd be awesome to get access to popping this off, maybe using the articulation on the inside. But he does get some bending like so, which is not bad. Some sideways. Basically like I guess it's a ball joint down there around the waist. In reality, if you're wearing a tack vest that takes plate armor, you have magazines in these pouches, your ab crunch isn't going to crunch. Let's be real. So that it's just, yeah, we want to do a little bit more posing, but reality, you had this on, you're not going to be doing much ab crunching or touching your toes. We do get these awesome hips. The hips do have like a drop down mechanism, so you can pop them up, drop them down, so you can get that nice, clear kick forward. And he does a Spartan kick, pops back up. We get a thigh cut, which is nicely hidden under these straps. This one's sort of in between them, but you can shift it down a little bit, but you can hide it, which is great. The knees are double jointed, looking awesome. And I just noticed as I'm doing this, there's a part on my knee right there. Or is that on both sides? Okay, cool. So that's supposed to be like that. I saw non-shiny material there. So we get the double jointed knees. We do get a boot swivel as well. And then we get ankle bend and pivot. So plenty of articulation in these guys. And he looks amazing. It is Beachhead. Here we have Beachhead wearing his beret and all geared up, and it's awesome. His pistol fits in the side like a glove, so does the knife. No snake eyes issues there. Rifle is held, even though it's thick, can be held pretty nice. And the backpack, again, with the way I put the crossbow in there, looks so much better. It's a very, very nice looking setup. And if you guys don't like the solid green, go pick up some paints and paint them yourself. Other than that, they're going to be coming out however they come out. And that's really how it is with figures. It's a $20 figure. I think we're getting a lot for our dollar when it comes to these $20 G.I. Joe figures. And they're amazing. I didn't think I was going to like 6-inch Joes because I was like, nope, G.I. Joe's got to be 3 3/4. But these 6-inch Joes are amazing. This Beachhead is badass. I love it. Like I heard a lot of people complaining about the rifle being too thick and everything. Well, he can actually get his eye where the scope is and can get into some nice movement, so he can be shooting and everything like that. It's not a bad rifle at all. I like it. It's futuristic. Makes sense that it's going to shoot lasers because it looks like it would shoot lasers. I really can't get enough of these G.I. Joe classified figures. They're amazing. And if you have any other figures that come with more realistic guns, because it seems like people like to complain about stuff all the time nowadays, you can actually put it in his hands. This is actually a gun that came with Ghost from Call of Duty that McFarlane Toys released. If you guys have your Marauder Gun Packs, use it there. If you're not familiar with the Marauder Gun Packs, they're pretty awesome. Interchangeable magazines, attachments, things like that. You know what? I'm going to put the link to their website down below so you can actually get a hold of some more realistic guns for your figures if you feel like you need those. So you can use those. I have that Sergeant Slaughter and 2 weapon packs pre-ordered from Action Force, so I'm looking forward to those. I know the Marauder gun packs are coming, they're actually distributing now, as opposed to the Action Force ones where I have to wait, but the Action Force ones do come with some blast effects and all that good stuff. But still, the main thing is, it's your figure. You can do whatever the heck you want with it. And we have tons of accessories from other figures. If you're collecting other waves or lines of figures, you probably have some realistic guns that you can sort of swap around. That's the fun thing about toys. You play with them. You can mix them around. Have a good time with them. It doesn't hurt anything. Or if you got that really crappy John Wick figure, you have tons of guns you can use with these Joe figures. But I think this looks awesome. I think the other gun that he comes with looks great. So just have fun. They're figures. Enjoy them. Now, as for some size comparison, I busted out the Articulated Icons White Ninja, which I will be getting a Cobra logo to put on his chest, thanks to my buddy Ryan Farnham. And then we also have that DC figure that filled a bunch of Five Belows from Suicide Squad, General something, might have been General Flag, I don't know. General Flag, I think, is a G.I. Joe name too. Not too sure, so don't kill me if I don't know his name. Got him for like $5 just for background figure, for photos, and his weapons. But you can see, they scale pretty well together. Now if we get this guy out, because he's a Cobra ninja at that point, or working for Cobra, we could bust out Snake Eyes. And they look awesome together. So in the end, you know what you want in your collection. You know what you're collecting. You know what you like. I love G.I. Joes, and these guys have yet to disappoint me yet. Well, besides the trying to get a hold of these exclusives, they are a challenge, but when the 14th comes around, hopefully it'll be a lot easier. But the figures are awesome. Tons of detail, and you can nitpick anything, but for a $20 figure, these things are amazing. And that sums up my unboxing and review of G.I. Joe Classified Series Special Missions Cobra Island Target Exclusive Beachhead. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up for me. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. And if you want to know when I post up a new video, go ahead and hit that little silver bell notification if you want to get alerts when I post up a new video. And I want you guys to make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The website's down below. A promo code just for you guys to get free shipping is there as well. And check out the pre-order group for Toyco. It's on Facebook. You can join in, and it keeps you in the know with what is coming out. And you get some amazing deals on some pre-order prices. So definitely check it out. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. And have a beautiful day.